Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in sharing Theresa's contagious enthusiasm as she presents.
Little tidbits. What are the secrets you're doing to make the emotional connections? Because when we feel that you've connected with us, when we feel that there's something different about your levels of service, that actually earns a position in our long-term memory. Memories are connected to emotion, and those emotions are influenced by the relationships that we have with you and your team. So those memories, we have to realize if it was a good memory, it was a great experience, we want to repeat it. We want to come back more often. And as consumers, we make most of our buying decisions subconsciously. In fact, we purchase most products based more on emotion than we do logic. Which is team has to constantly be thinking of new and innovative ways to make connections with your customers that is different from your competitive set. It can't just be ordinary times. You wouldn't expect your customers to come back year after year and buy the exact same boat with no changes, no upgrades, no improvements? Of course not. So why is it that so often we don't think about upgrading the level of service that we deliver? We can be solely transactional. Good customer service, transactional. You ask for something, I provide it, transaction complete. But when we're talking about a customer experience, that's now taking the transaction and adding some form of emotional connection. It's connecting with your customers so it's different from where else they're choosing to do business. If it's just not instant and personal and focused on the needs of your customers, they too are onto something else. Or worse yet, someone else. Maybe it's your competitive set. How are you losing customers? What would it take you to change the way you deliver your service, to raise the bar, to be a little bit more engaging? Because your customer expectations are higher than ever, and they won't think twice about abandoning ship and leaving you for a better overall experience. What are you doing that's different? Because nowadays, delivering good service is no longer good enough. You have to see things differently. You have to think differently. You don't just focus on the task at hand, answering the phone, filling the gas, filling out a form. That's the task. Use that as an opportunity to create an experience. How do we complement the task with a little bit of engagement? How do we be different than our competitive set? What compels us to remember you and your brand years later? You see, and it's important to remember that it's not just about being different, but it's how you're different. And in order to be different, you need to focus on 3 key strategic areas of service excellence. And I'm going to go through these with tell you that those experiential moments, they come from the conversations, the connections, the relationships, all the individuals they meet along the way. And that gives them the opportunity to want to share your stories with others. That gives you brand integrity. So what's your story? What's your brand's personality? If I were to look you up, can I pick up instantly? If I read the reviews, are you all so focused on your customer's experience that they're compelled to share your story with others? It's all about how you made them feel, but it's about taking your great product and enhancing the experience so years later, they all remember you. Thank you for the privilege to stand before you.
Thank you, Theresa Syer. Any questions, guys, for Theresa?